What's up, y'all? In the cave to talk to y'all tonight. It's only right because of, how everything has been going and been moving. I just said, let me get up here and talk to them because gold is just continuously going crazy. I was actually able to have a moment to come down here and really analyze and look at the charts and, really just hone in just for a second. And I was just like, yo, gold is just, to see gold this high is mind-blowing. I mean, you know that this is a commodity that is going to just continue to increase in value. Yeah, at times it will have moments where it will drop and plummet, and I think those are the best times for you to be able to invest in it heavily. Not even just on the future side, but next time gold really drops down, I would like to have my own little gold bars and stuff like that. Had opportunity. No, that's a lie. I haven't actually ever had an opportunity to really buy like a gold bar. Like, I mean, I've had gold coins and stuff like that, but not an actual gold bar. Like, not the big joints, just a little, something. But it's just like to have something of that kind of value that will just continue to increase is amazing. Unless something drastic happens in the world where you cannot do anything with silver and gold, but it's just something that will just continue to go up. And like I said, I was just down here thinking about it, and I was just looking at like, wow, gold is really at all-time high. Like, them people that's got like gold bars and coins and all that kind of stuff, and platinum and silver bars like tucked away in their safety deposit boxes and stuff like that, like they making out like a fat cat. And it's just like, this is why you have to expand your horizon with certain things. Maybe you don't understand everything that's going on in the world, but how the world likes to move. The type of things that they like to get into whenever the dollar is getting crazy, whenever it's a lot going on, whenever they talking about doing God knows what on whatever side of the world. Good old America gotta stick their nose in somebody's business. And I mean, it's cool, it is what it is, but it's just like, how do you get the benefit off of it? You have to stop always thinking on some, oh, woe is me, but you have to participate and do something, at least for you and yours, because at the end of the day, you are the captain of your ship. If you don't steer it, who you gonna let steer it? If you do not steer your ship, who is going to steer your ship? I'm just saying. So, yeah, I don't know. That was just a random thought while I was down here looking at it, marking it up, analyzing what's going on. Yeah, gold could continue to push up. Gold could. I honestly, I mean, it's a ways to go for her to get to 4,000. But I mean, not terrible. That's not something that's impossible. Like, that's something that could definitely happen by the end of the year, or it absolutely could plummet back down. I mean, I ain't gonna say all the way back down to 3,000, but it's a possibility. You don't never know. You never know what's gonna happen. You never know what's going on. You never know if it's gonna be some kind of mysterious event, or anything can happen. So it's like, you just kind of gotta get yourself involved in different things. Put your hand in different pots and see how it goes for you. It might not always work out all the time, but at least at least I put my foot in there. At least I tried, because I'm trying to do everything that I can for the people that I love. Like this one guy that I be watching, like, he didn't know anything about Robinhood. He didn't know anything about like cryptos and stuff like that, but he steady started to just take it day by day, learning a little by little. And it's like, now he got 3 accounts that's well over 6 figures, and he only started with like $500. Granted, I'm pretty sure that he, took some money out, put some money in, but it's just like, you don't know what you don't know if you don't try it. And no matter how many times you get knocked down, no matter how many times that, even the dude that I'm talking about with Robinhood, no matter how many times that he lost money, or he couldn't do what he needed to do, or he felt like he got scammed by somebody, it's like he just kept on trying. He was just like, bro, after some time, yeah, it might have taken a while, but it's just like, he always says, once I made it, it's like all that time that it took me to make it didn't even matter. He was like, yeah, it mattered because it grew me in my journey, but it didn't matter to a point where it's just like, this overtook every loss that I had, every heartbreak, every late night, every tears rolling down my face every time. Oh, my bad. Every time I had to call my parents and tell them, look, I need some more money, like, to be laughed at, disappointment, he was like, none of that mattered, because it's like, I finally did it. And it's like, he said it was almost like a flip of a switch, where it really just came out of nowhere. And it's just like, he knows it didn't come out of nowhere. Like I tell you, it's just crazy, because some of the people that I be watching be talking about the same stuff that I be talking about up here, you know, and maybe they saying it in a different way, but it's like, it's literally the same thing. I tell you all the time, like, it's gonna take time, but all we have to do is continue to put our best foot forward. Yeah, it's gonna be times where we fail, but we have to put our best foot forward, because when our time comes, it's just like, what all that time, what was I even crying for last year? Why was I even going so berserk? Like, you sit there and you start to ponder and think, like, excuse me, sorry y'all, extremely tired. Freaking 10 o'clock, got off mad late, and my son still wanted to play. Thank God he's feeling a little bit better today, but he's still under the weather. So yet again, he's not gonna go to daycare tomorrow. Sorry, that was a sidetrack. I'm gonna come back to what I was talking about. It's just like, bro, it is going to be okay, because none of that is gonna matter. It's like, yeah, I made it through the storm, I made it through my journey, and I'm glad that I did what I did. You know, sometimes people are like, oh man, I could have sped up, I could have did this, I could have did that. Yes, you could have, but it's the beauty of your own journey, where it's like, it took me this long, but look how much God has blessed me. And it's just like, in that, it could even be on some, okay, now I'm about to help people not have to go through all these things. Now I'm about to really teach people how they need to maneuver, how they need to jump over the creek, how they need to go under the bridge, anything, everything. But it's just like, it's just so fulfilling to see people, no matter what journey it is, you know. Yeah, I was talking about the guy with the Robinhood and with the crypto, but it's like, I've watched channels where people were making clothing brands, where people was just trying to be a big time streamer, where people was just even doing some, I don't want to say no regular job, but it's just like, people trying to achieve careers in life, because that's not no regular, like, I needed to clear that up. People trying to get to a certain point whenever it's like, they have such an astronomical feat ahead of them, like trying to be a lawyer, trying to be a doctor, like anything in that field, trying to, you know, it's just very good to see those kind of things, and to see, as long as they keep going, they will prevail every single time, no matter how hard they get, they will prevail every single time. And it's just like, I just love seeing stuff like that, because it's almost like that underdog effect. I apologize, y'all. Clearing the throat, yawning. It's a lot. It's like that underdog effect, where it's just, dude, I'm really doing this, and I don't care what nobody has to say. I don't care how long it takes me. I'm gonna do it until I pop. And I think I had one of my videos, I had told y'all the name of a channel, but it was the wrong name. I think I said Chart Addicts, but that's not the guy that I used to watch. His name, his YouTube channel was, dang it, I just had it, and I shouldn't have just said Chart Addicts again. Day Trading Addict, yeah, I believe that was him, man. And it's like, I just seen one of his videos pop up on my dang on feed, and like, he bought a chain, he bought his dream car, and it was just so beautiful, because like I told you, I used to watch him whenever I first got onto like trading and stuff. Like, he was one of the people that always was on some, I love his story, because he stuck it through time and time again, and it honestly ended up working out for him. I just want to make sure I say his name right, because I don't want to say that wrong again. Yeah, Day Trading Addict. Yeah, man, he was such a good dude. Like, still is a good dude. Go ahead and hit that sub back button back up for him, because it was a moment where I had to unfollow all the traders that I was watching on YouTube. Like, the only one that I had kept following was Doyle. And it's just because I like how he talks about certain things. Like, it's not even on some, I followed these traders for their strategies, or I follow these traders just, you know, to get some kind of signal. No, it was, I love the substance part of it, the part where you're actually helping me get through it mentally, okay? All that other stuff, for sure, is cool. Like, it's nice to look at, but it's, to a certain point, it's a distraction. It's a distraction from what I'm trying to reach. And, you know, no harm, no foul. I still, you know, I appreciate everything that I've seen and been through, and all the people that I've watched, but it's certain things from certain people really stick out to me. And like I said, with Day Trading Addict, it was really just his story overall, how he overcame, you know, pretty much losing for like 9-10 years. And I know I used to always say, like, dang, bro, like, that could never be me. But it's like, I say that, but at the same time, in a way, I don't want it to take me 10 years now. I don't want it to take me that long, but just to have that mindset on some, it's no quitting until I blow up. Because it's like, dude, he might have been losing for 9 years, but, you know, it was a lot of things just getting in his way, mostly himself. He talks about that all the time, but it's just like, in that time where he turned profitable, it was like no time, back to back, everything was just clicking, and he was just pulling money out, and it's like, all those years that I was losing, this made up for it, and it hasn't even been a year yet. So it just goes to show you, like I told y'all, yo, we just have to continue to keep trying. And that's really all I got. Like I said, is putting your hand in different pots, really seeing what works out for you. You know, just growing continually and just not quitting. That's really all it is. And it's like, I know that I say that kind of stuff a lot, but that's really all it is. It's just, you cannot quit. You cannot. You can't. Why are you going to do yourself the injustice of just giving up? Because what you going to do, give up and go do something else and start all over, and then have to continue to loop all over again? Like I said, it's just a non-ending journey, and it's like, it does not have to be that way. It does not have to be that way at all. So, even though the dog didn't. All right, I don't even know. YouTube trips me out whenever you click on the dang on YouTube page and it just start playing shorts. Like, nobody told y'all to do that. Nobody told y'all to do that. But yeah, no, that's really all I got for y'all tonight, man. Like I said, I was able to come down here for a minute, and I really wanted to just talk to y'all from the heart for a minute, and that's it. Like, it gets to getting every single day, every single time, and it is what it is, man. And then, I know it's time for me to go for real, because I'm just rambling at this point. I'm going in circles, but it just puts me in awe of a lot of things. Like I said, I don't want it to take me forever to get this to where I needed to get to, but I know that once it gets there, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be on some, yeah, this was worth the wait. Yeah, this was worth all of it. So that's all I got. I got to get up out of here, because I need to post this video, and I need to go to sleep, because we got to get up early in the morning for the side hustle. So we still doing good. It wouldn't have been so bad if I wouldn't have got off so late tonight from work. And like I said, my baby wanted to play. So anytime that he's feeling a little bit better when he's not doing the best, I will always hands down play with him. So yeah, I already told him before I even had to come down, I was like, baby, I got to go make a video. Like, I promised myself that I want to get back to doing right. So I was like, baby, I got to go make a video. He's like, mommy, please don't leave me. Boy, that boy be pulling my heartstrings. I was like, baby, I'll be right back. So yeah, that's all I got. And that's why part of me was upstairs yesterday. Like, he just didn't want me to leave him. And it's like, baby, I'm not leaving you, but mommy still got stuff to do. Like, like I said, putting that hand in that pot, in that YouTube pot, we got to get right. All right, y'all, that's really all I got for y'all tonight. Because like I said, I'm really starting to ramble. But troops, shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for always coming back and supporting your girl. If it's your first, second, third time on the channel, you might as well go ahead and hit that sub button. If you already subbed up, thank you. I love you. Go ahead and hit that like button. Let me know if you like the video or not. And that's really all I got for y'all. I hope that y'all have a blessed night, day, week, month, years, 2025. With time to be alive, with time to thrive and strive for greatness. It's your girl, TP Tab. I'm out.